Hello and welcome to our final session of Attract Joy and Abundance with Qigong. I'm Parisa Shelton and we are super grateful for your engagement throughout this journey. The responses from our second session were tremendous and super touching. So many of you shared how the anxiety release program helped you feel more calm, more centered, and some for the first time in many years. So if you haven't seen session 1 or 2, make sure you go back and watch it. We'll link it in the description below. Today, we're bringing everything together to show you how to make these transformations permanent and sustainable. We'll explore how to create lasting joy and abundance through a consistent Qigong practice. Now, in a moment, let's get ready to bring on the man, the mystery. And as Mr. Chris comes on, we've covered so much ground in our previous session that today we're putting it all together. Everybody, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Chris Shelton.
Wow, I wish my wife was really that excited when I came home. Not. Anyways, in today's session, this is where everything comes full circle. You know, in the first session, we introduced the power of Qigong and what those transformations look like. Yesterday's session, the second session, we shared specific techniques to shift your mental emotional state to help you live the ultimate life ever. Today, we're going to show you how to make these changes permanent. Like, how do you create a life where joy and abundance becomes your everyday norm? There's a principle in classical Chinese medicine called cultivating the pearl. Just like an oyster transforms an irritant into something beautiful, like me, just playing, we can transform our challenges into lasting joy and abundance. And part of that abundance, a big part of that, is having ultimate health. Is really, again, I keep on saying this, living the best life ever. Let me share you the complete system that has helped thousands create permanent transformation in their lives, which they've also helped to transform the lives of other people as well. So first and foremost, daily practice. I talked about this yesterday. We have to have continued daily practice. This is the foundation for lasting change. And it doesn't matter if you're practicing Qigong or learning how to bowl or golf or whatever, it's continual practice. 2, energy cultivation, building your inner resources. Okay, and number 3, emotional alchemy. What does that look like? Transforming negative emotions into their positive virtues and not holding on to the past. 4, community support. The power of shared intention with the community of like-minded people just like yourself. And 5, deeper understanding, knowledge that empowers, which then creates change. So that knowledge empowers you to create the change that it is that you're looking for.
Wow, thank you for that transformative and empowering information. So now, can you please share with us a story of someone who's experienced this complete transformation?
Wow, there's so many different people that I've been blessed to work with. But I'd like to talk to you about Peter. You know, when he first came to us, God, this was a number of years ago, he was taking multiple medications for anxiety and depression, and he could barely get out of bed some days. Not only barely get out of bed some days, he could barely leave his house. But through the consistent practice of Qigong and deepening his understanding of the art, he not only was able to heal, but he discovered a new purpose in his life. Now he had purpose. There was a point in time where his purpose was almost completely obliterated. Wow. So today, Peter actually teaches Qigong at a recovery center, which is really cool, helping others find their way back to joy. You know, he often says, Qigong didn't just save my life, it gave me a reason for which to live. And that just gave me goosebumps.
Oh, I got goosebumps too on the back of my neck. That's beautiful.
That's really powerful.
What a blessing. Thank you so much. In this example, I want to know, what was the key to Peter making these lasting changes?
The secret is very simple. It's integration. I mean, it's integration. Being able to weave these practices into your daily life. And like I said before, 10 or 15 minutes a day until they become second nature. Like, you know how to pull the tools out when you need them, especially. So I'd like to share with you 3 pillars of the framework for our practices, okay? First and foremost, Morning practice. Set your energy for the day. Start off your day, set your energy. Boom.
Do that every day.
2, movement to movement awareness. Many practices throughout your day, especially if something pops up to trigger you. So again, pulling out those tools out of your tool belt.
Like you discussed in the last segment.
And number 3, evening integration, being able to release and restore before sleep. Because one of the nice things that Qigong has been proven is that if you practice before bed, especially the practices that we teach here at Shelton Qigong, then that actually gives you the framework to be able to have a peaceful and restful night's sleep.
I love me a good sleep.
So when you follow this framework, these transformations aren't by accident. It isn't something you just do occasionally. It actually becomes an integrated part of your being. First and foremost is a daily practice, but especially when something comes up for you, or some kind of thought or trigger comes up for you.
That's cool. Thank you so much. So now let's address some of the final questions from our community. How do I maintain motivation to practice regularly? Like if I'm feeling good, then I might not think about doing the regular practice.
So this is where the community comes in, and this is where community becomes crucial. And it doesn't matter if you're doing Qigong or if you're going to AA or whatever, it's the community support that helps. When you practice with others, even virtually, like we have on our Qi Club, your commitment deepens because you start to feel the connection with your peers. Also, tracking your progress helps you see the benefits, which naturally increases to motivation.
What about people wondering if I can share these practices with my family and friends?
Absolutely. I mean, that's the whole purpose of this teacher training program, is that we want you to share with family and friends. In fact, sharing these practices often deepens your own experience. And that's what I talk about teaching. You teach your son or your daughter, your grandmother, it helps to deepen your knowledge. We encourage you to be a joy ambassador in your community. I know for myself that once I started teaching Qigong to others, it helped me understand the practice at a deeper level. And not only did I dive deeper within myself, I understood what the internal alchemy or internal change was that was happening.
100%. Thank you so much. Well, what about those who want to dive deeper into these practices? I mean, is teaching necessary for that?
No. That's a beautiful question. For those feeling called to deepen their practice, we offer this comprehensive training program called Qigong Teacher Training. It's designed, first and foremost, for personal transformation, developing yourself first, and then also for those that feel called to share these with others or to add it on to their existing practice, whether you're a clinician, a physician, whatever, okay?
That's cool, thank you. Okay, so for those feeling very called and inspired to join the program, what can they expect?
Well, first and foremost is continual support. We do have a forum, a live forum, and it's not only for the new students that enter into the course, but it's also for the practitioners who have already graduated the support. And what's nice about the forum is that, again, I know this is for myself when I was first practicing Qigong and doing certain practices over and over again, you get to hear the perspective from other students, because we all don't think the same way or feel the practice. It doesn't land with us all the same way. So to hear and see what's going on with other practitioners who have completed the course is very valuable. You have continual access to us. If you're somebody that decides that they want to teach for your community, we do have business ideas and outlines that we recommend to people that want to go that direction. And the other thing too is that as a practitioner, then you get listed as a practitioner on our website. So you don't have to take advantage of that, but let's say if you want to dabble in going out there and teaching for the YMCA or for the senior center or something like that. So that's a really cool thing. So people would say, okay, well, they go to our website, see that you are a certified practitioner of Shelton Qigong from this Qigong teacher training program. The other cool thing too is that we keep track of everybody's certificates, all their information. So let's say right now you're really somebody that I just really want this for myself and my own well-being, and I applaud you because that's what this program is meant for. But let's say somewhere down the road you decide, oh, I want to teach somewhere or whatever, and they want your credentials, so to speak. We keep track of all of that kind of stuff. And again, I have to reiterate this. The cool thing about this program is that once you get the material, it's your material for a lifetime. It doesn't go away. So if you need to see those videos again that you'll download every single week, if you need more of those handouts that you'll download every week, that material is yours.
Lifetime access.
Yeah, and that's, again, that is information that transcends any type of cost.
Right. Invaluable.
It's invaluable because, again, you go back, study, go a little bit deeper with the practice, share with other people, helps you go a little bit deeper.
100%.
Yes, we are here and are committed to your success.
Wow, thank you so much. So for those who have experienced the benefit and want to continue this journey, can you share what that path looks like?
Our Qigong teacher training program, level 1, is a 13-week journey. It takes you from wherever you are now to having a comprehensive understanding of these practices. Whether you're seeking deeper personal development and transformation or feeling called to teach, this program provides a comprehensive understanding of the Qigong principles and also the beginning foundations of classical Chinese medicine. Detailed instructions on how to do the movements and the meditations corresponds with my new book, Chris Shelton's Easy Guide to Emotional Well-Being with Qigong. The science behind the practices. You also get community support and guidance. And once again, these tools to share with others if you feel called.
Wow, that's tremendous. We absolutely loved sharing these practices with you over the past 3 sessions. If you're feeling that inner knowing that there's more to explore, we'd like to personally invite you to join our upcoming Qigong teacher training. The training starts online March 24th, and the last day to sign up will be that Friday before.
Yeah, and I can't emphasize enough that this program has transformed hundreds of lives around the world. Not just through the practices themselves, but more importantly, through the community and continued support system that it provides. Plus also, if you increase your vibration, you also are simultaneously increasing the vibration of the planet. Wow. So whether you join for personal growth or you decide that you want to help others, you'll find home with like-minded seekers like yourself.
And for those who've been with us through this series and are feeling called to go deeper, we're offering some special bonuses just for you when you join Qigong teacher training. The first bonus is access to our private Qigong teacher training community, where you can connect with fellow practitioners, share your insights, and receive ongoing support. You'll receive our comprehensive guide called Top 10 Ways to Find a Gig as a Qigong Instructor. This is a practical roadmap that has helped hundreds of our graduates launch successful teaching careers. You will also receive a featured profile on our Qigong teacher training directory, connecting you with potential students actively searching for qualified instructors. You'll receive the ability to list your classes on the webpage qigongclassesnearme.com. helping you build your local following. Now, these bonuses are designed to not only deepen your practice, but also provide practical support for those who want to share these transformative practices with others.
Whether you're joining primarily for your own transformation and personal cultivation or feeling called to teach, these resources will help you integrate these practices more deeply into your life and into your community. Whether or not you choose to continue this journey with us, I hope these sessions have at least shown you something important and that you've gotten something out of them. That joy and abundance aren't distant goals to strive for. They are your natural state that God has intended for all of us. And that also, when your energy flows freely, more abundance naturally comes to you. The practices that we shared are yours to keep. Use them, share them with others, and remember that even small shifts in your energy can create profound changes in your life. It's like the direction of the sail. One small adjustment of the sail here, you don't know where the trajectory is going to be.
It'll change the end point, yeah.
So, but before we close, we'd like to invite you to share in the comments how these sessions have impacted you, brought transformational change to you. Your stories inspire us and also helps others see what is possible. We invite you to continue with the practices that we shared. Join our community if you feel called to go deeper. Share your experiences with others who might benefit. And for those of you that are ready to take the next step, you can find information about our upcoming Qigong teacher training program in the link below. And once again, I both want to thank you for joining us on this journey. Remember, joy and abundance are your birthright. Qigong simply helps you remember this and helps you return to that original truth. And until next time, we will Qi you later.